Good morning, and welcome back to Wake Up with Juice. I'm Juice, and today we're diving into something that everyone has experienced. Terrible advice. Not dangerous advice, not evil advice, just hilarious, bad advice from people who mean well. You know the type of advice I'm talking about. Just relax. Just be confident. Just stop worrying. Just don't think about it. Oh wow, thank you. I'm healed. Today, we're breaking down the types of bad advice givers, the funniest advice moments, why people give bad advice, how to handle it, and how to laugh about it instead of losing your mind. This is a long one, so grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Okay, let's get started. This is the person who gives advice with way too much confidence. They talk like they have a PhD in everything. You'll say, I'm stressed. They'll say, bro, just stop being stressed. Oh wow, let me write that down. These people give advice on relationships, money, cooking, sports, your future, your haircut, your entire personality, and they have no qualifications in any of those categories. But they believe in themselves, and honestly, I respect the confidence. Story time. The overconfident friend. I once had a friend who told me, Juice, if you want to save money, just stop buying things. Sir, that is not financial advice. That is poverty. He said, it's like he divorced. He said it like he discovered fire. Okay, this person gives advice that sounds deep, but means absolutely nothing. They talk like a motivational poster that went to therapy once. Examples: just be yourself. Okay, but which one? The morning version, the tired version, the hungry version? I don't know. Second one, follow your heart. But my heart wants snacks. Third, everything happens for a reason. Does it? Does it really happen for a reason? 3. You'll know when you know. No, I won't. I'll never know. Story time. Everyone has that one aunt who gives advice like, life is like a river. Mama. But what does that mean? Am I supposed to swim? Float? Build a boat? Okay. This is the friend who loves you, but should not be trusted with advice. You'll say, I'm overwhelmed. They'll say, dang, that's crazy. You'll say, what should I do? They'll say, I don't know, but I support you. They're not helpful, but they're loyal. And sometimes that's enough. I once told a friend I'm stressed. He said, same. I said, what should I do? He said, I don't know, but if you figure it out, tell me. We were both useless, but we were useless together. And that's all that matters. Okay, sports advice? That just makes no sense. Sports people give the worst advice. Coaches will yell, play harder. What does that mean? How do I play harder? Fans will yell, just score. Oh wow, thank you. I didn't think of that. Teammates will say, shake it off. Sir, I twisted my ankle. I cannot shake anything off. Sports advice is 90% yelling and 10% vibes. Story time. I once had a coach who said, Andy, you gotta want it more. Want what more? The ball? The win? The Gatorade? Be Pacific. Okay, let me expose myself. I have given some terrible advice in my life. One time, someone asked me how to stay calm before a presentation. I said, just don't think about it. That is not advice, that is denial. Another time, someone asked me how to save money. I said, stop buying stuff. Wow, revolutionary. I'm trying my best, but sometimes my best is questionable. Okay, why people give bad advice? Here's the truth. People give bad advice because they care. They want to help, they want to be useful, and they just want to show up for you. And sometimes the advice isn't the point. It's the connection, it's the moment, it's the I'm here for you, even if I have no idea what I'm talking about. And honestly, that's beautiful. Okay, how to handle bad advice without losing your mind. Here's how to deal with terrible advice. 1. Smile and say thanks. You don't have to use it. 2. Ask follow-up questions. They'll confuse themselves. 3. Take the attention, not the advice. They care. That's the real gift. 4. Laugh about it later. Bad advice makes great stories. 5. Trust your own judgment. You'll know yourself better than anyone. Okay. These listener-style questions, you could read these slowly. These add time and personality. Juice. What's the worst advice you ever got? Probably just be confident. Like confidence is a light switch. Juice. What's the funniest advice someone gave you? Drink water. Like hydration is going to fix my entire life. Juice. What advice actually helped you? Take things one step at a time. Simple, real, human. Okay, for today's quote, take advice from people you have the results you want. But also, sometimes take advice from the funny people too. They make life interesting. Okay, this week's challenge. I challenge you to ask someone for advice on something small. Not because you need it, but because it starts a conversation. Ask, what's your secret to a good day? What's one thing you swear by? Or what's your life hack? You might get terrible advice, but you might get great advice. But you'll definitely get a moment of connection. We're all just trying. But thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for laughing with me. And thank you for surviving all the terrible advice you've ever received. Remember, you don't need perfect advice. You just need people who care. See you next time. Same time, same juice.